Welcome back, Halo followers. Today we have some great Halo news to cover. Basically, a big leak has come out, or a big rumor. 343 responds to that. Are we going to get Battle Royale in this game in Halo Infinite? And what is the big multiplayer mode? And when are we getting Halo news? So there's a lot of great discussions, fun discussions in this video. So guys, before we jump into it, be sure to smash this video and that like blue, and also, of course, subscribe. Join me on the journey of following Halo for over 9 years. Alright, so basically this story starts with a pretty big rumor, some pretty big claims that came out a while back, late October. And I'm going to recap that, and Sketches responded to this rumor as if it was new. I think it just got, caught up on Twitter, but he actually does respond to it. So the report actually says, the latest news comes from a supposed Twitter leak where a thread details the many plans of 343 Industries. The original post explains that 343 is planning to release a free Halo Infinite Battle Royale mode in 2021, apparently set on Zeta Halo Ring. This is coming from Microsoft and not directly from 343, and as they said, the only BR they wanted was the battle rifle. Now I'm gonna explain why I think that is not true in a second here, but the leak is basically that Halo Infinite will function similarly to the Master Chief Collection, that the game has actually been setting up for Halo Infinite. It's been kind of experimenting on MCC, that way in Halo Infinite 343 knows what they're doing, and that the leak also says 343 plans to release 4 chapters in the decade. So there's a lot of rumors that this game is going to be the last Halo game, that this is the foundation. That's actually not a rumor. They've said many times that this is the foundation of Halo for the next 10 years. And they said that they were going to talk about that a lot, more in August and stuff, but then the game was delayed. But essentially, I think that this is true. It makes perfect sense that the game is there's going to be new DLC that acts like new games that's acting on this one foundation of a game, sort of like MCC this past year. They say that 2 spin-off titles are currently in the planning stage. We've also heard that around us as well. Slip Space Engine is continued to be upgraded throughout 2020. So I think what this means is that as they develop Halo Infinite sequel, the direct sequel like Halo 7 or whatever you want to call it, then that's going to improve Halo Infinite. If they upgrade the lighting in the next game, then it's going to look better in the original games, which I think is something that has never been done, and will certainly be really cool if they do that. So basically, this year has been just really accurate rumors and leaks. We heard that the game was going to be free to play. With the Make Block toys, with all the leaks of those, there's just been a lot of suspicious things going on. I think there are some accurate leaks. Here Sketch is actually responding to this. So he says, nothing gets a post-holiday Monday going like fresh, unfounded Halo Infinite rumors. He also says, by the way, yes, I'm aware we could solve this with real news. We certainly have some things we're overdue on and eager to talk about more. We're in the process of pulling together a year-end update. So what's basically going on there is that 343 Industries, just if you don't know, has 2 big updates coming for Halo Infinite. One is the closer one. It's December 17th, and now that we're in December, it's happening like this month, all right? So 2 weeks from now, basically, they're doing a general overview of the year, and that sounds to me like a recap. And Unishek also said, obviously, we're going to get more news in that second update after December 17th and after the holidays than we are going to get in this general overview. But I do think that there's going to be some news in this December 17th update, so some fresh stuff. And this high-level update that is coming after the holidays is possibly just, honestly, it could just be an update on when we're going to get an update. It could be that annoying, and I would not be surprised. This December 17th update, I'm looking forward to it regardless, though, because it seems like it's going to be a really, really great recap, but also going to be kind of explaining things for once, like talking about the lighting, talking about the brutes needing to look better, talking about the world looking better, and the better weapons, the things that they have planned for the campaign. There was a lot of things that have been left unaddressed since July. So yeah, it's certainly something I'm looking forward to. basically this guy Brian Sketch, sorry, he explained that this rumor, or maybe all these rumors here that I said in the beginning of the video, are false, and that could be possibly true, absolutely. But I mean, give me a break, because Halo Infinite has got to have battle royale. And I'm not saying it just because it should have it, but I'm saying with everything that we've heard, and if you just look at like how Halo Infinite is being developed for the masses, not Halo fans, as far as multiplayer goes, I suspect campaign is going to be very fan friendly. But if you look at the math and look at the microtransactions, you look at all the evidence, then it makes much more sense that 343 is going to cater to the masses when it comes to multiplayer. And what the masses are interested in right now is, whether you hate it or not, it's Battle Royale. Battle Royale has been a successful game mode throughout games like Fortnite and Apex Legends, seeing numbers that we've never really seen before in games. People playing, 20 million players a day, things like that. It's just big, big, big numbers. And I think that why would you even throw in microtransactions, and why would you even care to make the game free to play if you weren't planning on doing something like that? Now, what I've talked about in my podcast with Sean, as well as my individual videos, I've discussed many, many times. 343 has confirmed that they are interested in big team shenanigans. All right, big social modes with tons of organic shenanigans, and um, there's also rumors that they are struggling with multiplayer, and that there is Phil Spencer just a couple weeks ago said that 343 gave themselves some technical hurdles to get through. And what that sounds like to me is big player count. All right, not necessarily battle royale, because simply the mode is pretty easy to accomplish. Like, you just put players in a sandbox, and then there's a circle that closes in. It's like 343 has obviously done way harder stuff, like via Cody and campaigns and stuff. But what 343 has struggled on, I believe, is getting those player counts up, as well as network lag. 343, I'm sorry, Bungie and the Blame engine, it was not written with great campaign coding. I'm not quite sure if they fixed that in Halo 5, but Halo multiplayer going from 16 players in a game to 24 is one thing, but maybe we're actually going to be playing with 100 players or 150 players in a big multiplayer, world, kind of like Battle Royale, and having to survive essentially, and fighting AI and hunters and Prometheans and Sentinels, and all doing that, on one big server, several thousand times a day, is certainly a challenge I would see 343 is being held back on. By the way, I just want to leave you guys with this because it's interesting. Someone tweeted me this the other day. 343 Industries has been working on Halo longer than Bungie has. Let that sink in. That's crazy, isn't it? I mean, but I hope this game does Halo justice, and I've said this a million times before, I'll say it again. 343, you cannot leave the fan base, I don't like how this game is potentially being developed for the masses, because every time 343 has done that in the past, it hasn't worked. Halo 4 had an identity crisis because it was trying to be like Call of Duty. Bonnie Ross basically admitted to that like a month or two ago, that Halo 4 was trying to be something else, trying to get all the trends instead of setting the trends. So whatever this big mode is, yes, sure, there's rumors of it being unfounded, but that doesn't mean it's untrue. Brian has, or Sketch here, has said before, like when Brad Sams shared Insider Leak, that multiplayer and campaign were going to release separately, one in spring, one in holiday. So with that whole rumor, some of us would be right. Actually, all of us would be right, because I'm thinking holiday, other people have been thinking spring. I think at this point it's definitely a holiday release, because we heard about the E3 2021 leak. They're planning a big online event, and it's most definitely coming holiday. But maybe multiplayer releases soon, or sooner than, the campaign, or vice versa. But Sketch said that wasn't true. He said that the campaign and multiplayer was not going to release separately. He said false. Or something of that magnitude. But he was very direct and said no. So I don't know why he's saying that. Here, just 343 started confirming, or what their status is on leaks. This is new. My time covering Halo news, they haven't really been this vocal about rumors. They always just leave them on untouched. But now they're starting to cut them down, which I find interesting. It's starting to, and the whole reason why they don't do that with false rumors is because it starts validating the ones that they don't cut down. Like Sean covered the E3 2021 leak, and then also a bunch of other things on his channel, and uh, why aren't they cutting those down? So it's starting to make those other ones look a little bit more true than these ones that Sketch is directly attacking. But I don't care, man. 343 has said so many things about, like, this isn't Battle Royale, but Bonnie Ross basically confirmed it. And I think Battle Royale's coming. But anyways, before I ramble any further, guys, be sure to drop this video a like if you ended up enjoying, and subscribe. Join me on the journey. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications on your phone as well as your PC, whatever you use more. That is very useful to get instant updates on any channels you care about. So if you want Halo news, Halo lore here on HaloFollower, be sure to get involved in that, hit that notification bell. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you in the next one soon. Be sure to drop your own thoughts and theories down in the comment section below. Catch you in the next one soon. Peace.